All right, so we're liming the southern field here. Welcome, new follower. Yeah, I don't think I could do. I don't know. I could maybe do like Arizona or something like that, or does this smell? So, what does cooking oats smell like? Like when they're drying them out? I've never smelled cooked oats before. These gates stay down way longer than they need to. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, Rodolfo. What a way to go. Really? That's strange. Oh, that's cute, Scania. Well, Merry Christmas. And once again, guys, now that I got a lot of people on, I apologize. I was going to stream on Thursday night, but my wife and I had an issue. We didn't have any groceries, and I got paid on Tuesday. Wait, let's see. But it didn't go into my bank account until Wednesday. And so, like Wednesday evening. So I had practice Wednesday evening, so I didn't have time to shop. So really, it was like either get groceries or have no food for the next until tomorrow Sunday, because all the stores were going to be closed, and I had to play at church all day yesterday. So my wife and I had to go get groceries on Thursday night. So therefore, by the time we got home shopping from groceries, it was like, or shopping for our groceries, it was almost 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, I'm not going to stream this late. Like it's too late to start. So that's crazy, Sunshaker. The sugar we have. Processing anything smells bad, doesn't it? Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to apologize. Well, I know they were saying I saw a video on YouTube of a little robot that they throw down into silos, and it mixes the grain around so it doesn't dry rot. And it's to prevent people from having to go in there, because they said that it's like super dangerous for people to go in there because they die. I didn't know that. I was like, wow, that's interesting. Like, kind of crazy. You'd never think about the fumes, though. Like, if you were new to it and you were just like, hey, let's get down here and do this. I don't know that I would have thought, oh, yeah, I'll get killed by poo fumes. But they're there. And it is noxious, I'm sure. Blech. Gross. There you go, right? Slash V Blue Guitar. It's funny how you can't even post a link to Twitch. So that was interesting to harvest these potatoes, and I was correct about my assumption that we would not break even. But however, we were very close. The only thing that got us was that it took us over an hour to do it. If we had been able to harvest this entire field in just an hour, we would have basically made what we spent to get those potatoes. But because it took us more than an hour, we ended up losing out. So keep that in mind when if you get this field that has potatoes on it, don't rent the harvester. You will lose money. So that's a good thought. That is a good thing, Christoph. Oh, wow. Okay, Red Alpha. Interesting. Yeah, I know he's talked about that before, too, like how dangerous it is to go in there. That's that's right, Patchwork. I'm not sure that my wife would agree with that, but streaming is life, right? By the way, don't forget if your Twitch Prime subscription has come to an end, don't forget to renew. So what you're telling me is I've built my house next to a stinky mill, huh? my trailer. Yeah, streaming is very important. Streaming is life. No, YouTube is life. Streaming is a supplement. I can do real well on stream. Yeah, YouTube still kind of keeps the bills paid. You said, "Wow, 60 people on Christmas." We actually had 70, I think, before. We've lost 10. Yeah, I didn't think, as I've gotten older, you realize, like, I really used to like soup and stuff, like, from a can, but I guess it's so bad for you. Like, it's just ridiculously bad for you. So I don't eat soups anymore. Like, I really love SpaghettiOs, and I haven't eaten SpaghettiOs in like a year and a half. I'm trying to at least, even though I don't always eat what's great for me, I try to do a little better. So, because the older you get, the harder it is to keep your health together, The Hostess factory smells good. I bet. It smells like sugar. My cousin's a huge Little Debbie fanatic. Okay, so what does a paper mill smell like? Someone might have answered that already, but I've never smelled a paper mill. Like, what do they do to the paper that makes it stink? Aside from, is it just like a glue smell, or? I wonder. Stinky paper mills. Is it a chemical smell? Okay. Smell like a skunk. He smells like coffee and chocolate. That's funny. I had a friend that worked at Stouffer's. He had to work on all the equipment. He was a mechanic, and he got like this weird like fungus on his hands from like having to work in the ceiling. I'm like, eh, because of all the food. Like, there's just like weird diseases in the building, like lurking. I'm like, after he left the job, it took like almost a year for it to clear up. It's crazy. They smell like skunk. A video of watching somebody sleep? I don't know. Yeah, has ASMR died down now finally? Is that still a thing? I don't ever watch it, so yeah, I don't get the ASMR thing either. So let's be frank. The people that were watching ASMR on Twitch mostly just did it like to watch women. It had very little to do with the sounds and more to do with what they were seeing. But not always. Not always. There are people that they really like it, but I think a lot of that was like, ooh, she's cute. They put Febreze machines. Like a giant Febreze canister. Sorry. Ooh, I just picked a scab off my arm and I'm bleeding all over myself. Yeah. Ooh, hopefully you were protected, right, Cromwell? Like, that's super dangerous. We had asbestos in my mom's basement, so. Yeah, pretty much Jimmy Bob. I agree. Wait, we? Who's we? Yeah. People are simps. That's hilarious, Patchwork. What was the? I was trying to think of the one. Flula did a like an ASMR video. It was pretty funny. I don't know if you guys remember him. He's this weird YouTuber. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Gwen. That's yeah. It's more about what. Yeah, like it's more about hey, check this out. I can't even say it on my channel, but they're for certain things. Anyway, yeah, there's a guy named Flula, and he did this. He did a video of himself doing ASMR, but like at super slow motion. So he went with his lips, and then he went back and watched the video, and it was pretty funny. I remember laughing pretty hard at the slow motion lips. Let's see, return. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Christoph. It had nothing to do with the sounds. Right. It is creepy. People are so weird. My paint's starting to look worn on my tractor. I like that. This is a T7 series tractor. And I'm going to leave it a little dirty, believe it or not. And I do have a forklift, so that's good. I was hoping I had one. I couldn't remember if I bought one or not. And this one was broken. I was like, great, I'm going to buy another one. But now they fixed it, so it's working again. Oops. This was attached to the platform. This forklift is attached to the platform. Oh, right. Yeah, I had a friend that did. He actually did that. He was an asbestos removal specialist, and his company did that. And they'd have all these like showers on scene and stuff that they would have to use. Even like every time they left, they had to use it. Thanks, Mr. Micah. That's right. It would feel really weird. And on top of that, though, like, what a weird thing. Like, I don't... Listen, I love you guys. But when I'm taking a nap, I don't really want to be streaming and talking to you. Like, it's just like, look, I really like you guys, but... I mean, heck, even my children, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a nap. I'm closing the door. I'll see you when I'm done. Give me some privacy. So I'm going to push this out a little bit. Let's see by the road. So we grab that first, and then we'll... It looks like the pallets are fixed, so that's good. Bobcats are useless. Now you're talking about the skid, what they call a skid steer in the game. Is that what you're referring to? Like that to me, that's what I call it, a Bobcat too. This is a bad idea. David Caruso. Wait a minute. What else did he play in Red Alpha? That name sounds so familiar. Was he a karate guy? Was he the guy that was from like the Wild West or something like that? No, that's David Carradine. That's right, Gwen. CSI Miami. Okay, all right. Merry Christmas, Sergeant Rock. Rambo. The guy with shades. Try to get this on there straight is a little bit of a challenge. There we go. Good enough. All right. So that's all taken care of. So we are done with the liming. Now it's time to move on to the plowing. So tractor goes back out again. And we need to figure out what we're going to use. I'll probably just use a Cultiplow. We'll see what we have. We'll see what the different options are. We've got Cultiplows, like the subsoiler thing. We've got, we could use a spader, but I think the spader runs really slow, so it takes a long time. We could also just plow it. I know how much duct tape to bring. Oh boy. Oh, let's see. And oh, interesting, Christoph. Yeah, that is a weird. You're right, though. That is a weird thing. Like, all right. Well, the canola oil is running, and we have our first pallet started. It is slow. Somebody pointed out the one problem with the oil mill is that it is really slow producing. So I might have to buy a second one eventually. Hey, what's up, Ald? Nice to see ya. We may have to add a second oil mill and just have two in production. Pardon me. Stalled the tractor. That's. I know everyone would ask for a refund on my channel for that. You don't want to see me sleeping. It's considered. I think it's considered a medium tractor. Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure well, let's see. No, yeah, T8 Genesis is the big one. So we have a. Thank you for the sub. I said that already, didn't I? But thank you. Let's see. It's considered a medium tractor still. So, but we're in there. We need to take a look. Okay, so we have subsoilers. This one needs what? 435. We don't have that. See, these are small. That's the only problem. Not much cotton storage. Oh, interesting. So you'd need like two spinneries. Yeah, hopefully they'll fix that. Faster spinnery. Spaders, once again, almost the same thing. That requires 200 horsepower, 4.5 meters. I mean, the plow, honestly, would probably be the fastest thing. The Kuna works with our planner. Yeah, but we're going to have to do rocks and stuff, too. So, and I don't think I have enough horsepower to drive it. And I don't. Do I want to seed canola right now? Like, you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe that might work. We could probably do the Coon because they're all 4 meters. You're right, guys. Canola gets planted, yeah, in September. It's got to be planted now, actually. I've got to plant today. So, okay, yeah, you are correct. So let's actually go ahead and let me think about this. Only one pallet for 24 hours. Yikes. Okay, so I think you guys are right. I think maybe this is the way to do it. And let's go ahead and buy it. Do you have to put a power harrow in there, though, too? Because the seeder should have that included. This seeder looks bigger than the Cultiplow, though. Are we sure? That seeder is bigger than that Cultiplow. Are you guys sure? Hang on a second. Is there a wider subsoiler? It's a 6. No. Yeah, see, I think my seeder is 6 meters, so that... Friggin', I just bought that. Oh, well, it's cheap. Wait a second. Let's figure... Okay, cedars, we got 6 meter. Yeah, it's not gonna. They're not gonna match up. That's fugly. Okay, well, what are you gonna do? We'll just run the subsoiler and get it done with. You think the yellow one just brings up small rocks? Okay, well, I'll take this back. We'll see how much money they charge us for taking it out of the shop and then putting it back. And the new Lizard subsoiler is 9. I need one that's 6 that attaches to my system. All right. Nah, not bad. I lost. How much was it new? I don't know. I didn't even really pay attention, so. 10.5. So yeah, I lost a little bit under $1,000. Well, let's see. The next option, we also have, I might just plow it at this point because we're gonna have to de-rock it anyway. So I don't have the Lizard one. What is this? 360, 300. So we'll go with this one. Oh, I bought it. No, I didn't want to. Oh, Arthur, you idiot. Okay, well, what are you gonna do? I wanted to lease it. Merry Christmas, Mr. Retired and Happy. Plows are weed free. There you go. That'll work. I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna have to return it. We're gonna lose some serious money on this one. Nah, but I don't need one. I probably do have a front weight. I'm not sure though. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, it's random though, Christoph. That's the thing. It's a luck, so it's like you never know what you're gonna get. That's 400. Yeah, that's awesome. That was a great deal. That's right. Kingdom running for. Well, no, we'll lose. It'll only be $2,000 or $3,000 because we don't. And actually, wouldn't have been too bad of a thing to buy it, except for I don't need it. I'm only going to do this once, and after that, it's just going to get returned because I'm not going to need to plow again after we do this. So that sucks, but it is what it is. I can't. I'll just return it. We'll lose a couple thou off the top. I don't know how much. It's probably $2,000 to rent this thing, so we'll probably lose like $3,000 or $4,000. So we'll end up spending $2,000 that we could have saved. But I'm definitely not keeping it. That sucks. That's not how I wanted it to go. But poo-poo happens. Now we get to plow for a while. I have not, but I think usually lease is cheaper. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So you can make lime, just make it be a rock harvester. Crap, I keep missing the edge. Oh well, I'm leaving it. Yeah, that's true. We can see if there's plowing contracts. Probably is. You said you can't pass it up. It's a deal that's too good to pass up. That's hilarious, Mr. Micah. The horse pack is back. The Fent 1000 for 142. That's a pretty hard one to pass up. That's a good deal. The horse pack. Oh, the like the cedars and stuff. I'll grab that when I get out. I love the horse pack. It's good stuff. Beep, 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 beep. Yep, so this is the exciting part where we just plow for hours and hours and hours and hours and more hours. I guess it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll be able to get this whole thing done. But still, it's kind of a lot of pressure. I didn't realize that canola was due like now. Like you got to get that canola done now. So I might consider putting a second canola plant on my property or canola factory next year. Because if we were only producing one a day, that kind of stinks. Yeah, that's how we are too, Sunshaker. Mostly it's seagull. Though we get both kind of. You get crows and seagulls. Depending on how close to the lake you are, because the seagulls come down from Lake Erie. Seems like wherever there's a pond or a parking lot, you have seagulls. It's like, you guys are too far from the lake. Go back home. Crap. Oh well. Just leave it. Take a deep breath, Arthur. Don't get OCD. What do you mean it's only 10 o'clock? Oh, by the way, on Railroads Online, for those of you that like it and watch me play it and stuff like that, we have they've done an update, and you can now the whole map is covered in snow. They call it the winter update, so that's cool. They're going to patch it according to season. I like that idea. But it looks really good. It's very cozy. Mr. Micah, why did we... Oh, you ran out of fuel? Why did we build that overpass again, Mr. Micah? Where were we trying to... Were we trying to run it from the lumber mill directly to the refinery? Not the refinery, the steel refinery. Was that what we were doing, was running cordwood? I couldn't remember. I saw that trestle. I went in there, and I'm like, why did we build that again? I can't remember where we were running it to and from. So if you could remind me, because I don't remember. Yeah, we're getting lots of little rocks and big rocks. Crappy rocks. But when you plow, that's what happens. Rocks and more rocks. to get the fuel down to the... Okay, that makes sense. What's up, Daniels on Twitch? Good to see you here, my friend. We're just having fun plowing a field. Hopefully you had a Merry Christmas. Anyway, I'm looking forward to doing that game again. I miss playing Railroads Online. I found another cool-looking game I might get eventually. But I don't know if it'll work. I have to look into it a little bit more. It looks like it's maybe for VR, but it's like a virtual model railroad layout. It's pretty cool stuff. So, just downloaded Twitch. Was that on 19, Christoph? Like a broken mod? Or was this on FS22? Yeah, and a bug. Bugged out tractor. Thanks, Daniel. We're glad to have you here. It's on 22, huh? Oops. That's not great. Well, welcome to the Twitch end of things, where we do low and slow plowing for hours on end. Yeah, it's a great game. I did run a single load of logs to the sawmill. It's like, oh, we're out of logs. In a few days, it's already here. Hey, Crossout, how's it going? I think a red tractor was a good tractor. I don't know, Crossout. Has anybody else experienced that? I've seen that you can buy silage tanks for a lot of them, like a silage additive tank, but I don't know if there's a bug. I haven't gotten too much in because I usually bale and wrap, so I haven't done a whole lot with the silage like the loading wagons. What's the specific issue? Just as you go, it's not using up any of the additive that you put in it? Yeah, that's, I think, unfortunately, you're going to find with a lot of us. It's such a specific issue. Because you'd have to be picking up. Now, does that work with grass, or is that just when you have chaff on the ground? I'm not even sure how that works. So here's the question: Are you picking up grass, or are you picking up chaff? So I wonder if you pick up chaff from a forage harvester that it has left behind, if that's what does it. No, I guess it would have to be grass, wouldn't it? Because the forage harvester actually picks up the chaff. So no, never mind. That doesn't work. You'd be picking up grass. Maybe it only works with some of them and not with others. Weird. But yeah, I haven't tried that method yet, so I can't tell you. Caw. Yeah, that's a little surprising and sucks. And now we throw mod ones into the mix too, because there's a bunch of new mod loading wagons. For some reason, we always get a ton of modded loading wagons. Same map. Weird. It's kind of frustrating when you pay extra to have that on your trailer and it's not working. I just want to look real quick here because I haven't really looked at them. Which ones have it? Let's see. That one does not. This one does. Does. Yep, does. Okay, so all but the little ones seem to do it. What's this one? Yep. Does that one do it? Yep. And the Pottinger mod, yep. Yep, they all do. Weird. I don't know. That's a weird issue. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's funny. I've been hearing a lot of issues with the Xbox version, like weird stuff like bales, silage missing when you put it into the silos, or not, like the things aren't filling up. Like there's just a lot of, it sounds like there's a lot of Xbox issues that we're not necessarily seeing on the PC version. That's a bummer. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, you've seen enough plowing. We're going to get these plows fielded. We're going to get these fields plowed, and then we will start the next episode. So if you've been watching on YouTube, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up, always helping. We will see you next time. Bye.